डॉक्टर बाबासाहेब आंबेडकर ओपन युनिव्हर्सिटी.
Namaskar. I, Dr. Khushbu Jadhav, Assistant Professor Management, welcomes you all at Chaitanya Studio, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Open University. Students, today we will learn the unit number 10, Budgeting. The subject is Principles of Management of MBA course. So let us look at the points we are going to discuss today. So students, today we will learn the concept of budgeting. That means, what is budget? What are the characteristics of budget? Why budget is important, the advantage and limitations of budgeting, different types of budgets, that is on the basis of short term, long term, current or intermediate budgets, on the basis of usage, that is business budget, individual budgets, on the basis of flexibility, that is fixed or static budget, flexible budget, on the basis of function, there are master of budget, subsidiary budget, sales budget, production budget, cost budget, direct material cost budget, direct labor cost budget, selling and distribution cost budget, administrative cost budget, production overhead cost budget, cash budget, financial budget, capital expenditure budget. Then, why budgetary control is important? What is the role of budgetary control? Then, different techniques of budgetary control. In that, we will learn the variance analysis, responsibility accounting, zero-based budgeting. Then, what are the advantage and disadvantage of budgetary control? Students, in layman terms, if you want to understand what is the meaning of budget and why budget is important, in today's time we know that every enterprise strives to fulfill its objective of reducing cost and increasing income. Means every enterprise want to earn the profit and they want to reduce the cost at the minimum level. So the achievement of this goal is complicated task and serves as a yardstick of the functioning of the management. Means the whole thing is dependent on the management, how management is working. So what happens? As a result, an enormous amount of planning and efforts needs to be put into this. Also, the mere planning will not sufficient in this direction. Thus, controlling becomes an unavoidable activity. Means just the enterprise is planning for everything, for every step, for every work. So this is not the sufficient. At every stage, the control is also important, because sometimes what happens, we are means expenses more amount where there are no requirement as such. So the success of an enterprise necessitates two actions, and the first one is enhance revenues, and the second thing, limiting the cost at maximum level possible. So the first action, that is enhancing revenue, being well served, will not be enough. So controlling the cost is an activity that is the main prime action required for the enterprise. If we want to understand that what is budget, so the budget is derived from the earlier French word, that is bucket. That means a small leather bag used to contain monetary bills to be presented in parliament by the chancellor of the exchequer. Means in this concept, if we want to understand that what is budget, so it is a document that shows the details of the entity's plans and policies of the operation for a specific time frame. Now let's look at some of the definitions of budget given by various experts. ICMA London defines the budget as a budget is financial, or we can say quantitative statement prepared prior to a defined period of time of the policy to be at the during that but period for the purpose of attaining a given object. According to DeMock and DeMock, what is the definition of budget? A budget is a balanced estimate of the expenditures and receipts for a given period of time. Now, as per the view of Keller and Ferrara, a budget is a plan of action to achieve stated objectives based on predetermined series of related assumptions. Now, as per the G.A. Welch, he states that a budget is a written plan covering the projected activities of a firm for a definite time period. As per Brown and Howard, the budget is a predetermined statement of management policy during a given period, which provides a standard for comparison with the results actually achieved. So we can see here that there are different types of definitions given by different persons, but the main main understanding of the budget remains the same. According to George R. Terry, a budget is an estimate of future needs arranged according to an orderly basis covering some or all the activities of an enterprise for a given period of time. Now, students, as per the H.J. Walden, he says that a budget is thus a standard with which to measure the actual achievement of people, department, etc. Last but not the least, Hemas C. Heiser is of the view that a budget is an overall blueprint of a comprehensive plan of operations and actions expressed in financial terms. So, students, in short, what is budget? If we want to get the meaning of budget, so budget is a comprehensive framework of financial activities for a specific particular period of time. It serves as a barometer of an organization's success. This is very important. You have to remember budget serves as a barometer of an organization's success because the whole organization's success is depend on the budget. Why? Because budget can see how the expenses is required, where it is required, and how to expenses on a particular work. Now, let us see the characteristics of budget. The first one, after having a look at the above given definitions, we can identify that the characteristics include budget is a comprehensive statement that consists of futuristic information. So, students, why this word is used here, futuristic information? Because we are working, we are working as per our plan, but it is for our future. So that's why we are managing the budget, we are doing the budget. That means where it is required, how it is required, how much it is required. Budget facilitates the achievement of predetermined objectives, and budget is made for a specific period of time, like it is for 1 month, 6 months, or for 1 year, or some other period. Budget is made for a future date. In first characteristics, we have seen that it is for future information. In same way, it is made for the future date. As budget is prepared for a future date, it shows estimated projected figures of expenditures and income. Budget contains only monetary details. So why it is monetary details? Because budget is all about the monetary details. Whatever we are including in budget, it is related to the income, it is related to the expenses. That is why it is called monetary bills. Budget contains details regarding receipts and payments of an entity. That means we are selling something, we are buying something. So in that case, we are paying, we are receiving. So the receipts and payments of an entity. Budget serves as a tool for keeping a check on the expenditures. Why? Because we can know that on what area, how much we are spending, how much it is required, how to control. Now it is not required, so what to do on that, what to do in that case. Now the definition of budgeting. Budgeting in simple way, budgeting means to plan for the future. So under budgeting, detailed projections of future accounting is done and the deviations from the standard fix are measured. These projections help to create a plan for the effective functioning of an organization, leading to fruitful results. So why we are doing budgeting? Because we want to achieve some results. In that case, we are working as per our plan. So it is helpful in that case. Thus, working effectively on the budget is known as budgeting. So it is very simple. Working effectively, we have to work effectively on the budget that is you made, that is you prepared, that is known as budgeting. Now, why budgeting is important? Why it is required? So budgeting is done for achieving the following purpose and objectives. So which are that purpose, which are that objectives? So first one is to formulate a clear business plan, which is very essential for the efficient working of the entity. That means we have to make our clear business plan, what we want to achieve, how we are going to achieve, in what time we require to achieve that objective. to facilitate coordination among various business activities that becomes a precondition for the success of an organization. That means the coordination of different resources, business activities is very much required, because without coordination nothing is possible. So coordination is very much important. The another is to forecast the future and plan according so as to avoid any menace. That means in case in future anything can happen. It is not like that what we have thought it will be planned accordingly and it will be happened accordingly. It is possible that what we have thought it will be not happen in that way. So to forecast the future and plan accordingly, to budget in that case is very important, important role to play in that case, to assist the organization in taking important business decisions and guide towards a proper path. So we are knowing that in that way we are going to work, in this way we are going to achieve our result. But budgeting has a constant cost reducing role in that case. So next one is to formulate futuristic state of action to be performed by the different organization in order to achieve the goals. Now to continuously evaluate and re-evaluate the managerial activities. The next one is to cut all the unnecessary and wasteful expenditure. We are knowing that this expenditure is meaningless, so we have to cut that cost. Why we are expenses more and more in that case? So we have to cut our cost, and we have to focus on the important resources, important incomes, important resources that will helpful in to gain the income. To continuously evaluate and reevaluate the managerial activities to bring out the best results. So which resources that can give us the best results, so better to work on that, better to evaluate that. To continuously monitor the working of an enterprise and achieve the set of objectives. We have number of objectives and we want to achieve that, so in that case we have to continuously monitor the working pattern of an enterprise, to make the use of all the available resources optimally to avoid any sort of wastage. So why the word optimally used? Because we are working, we are using, but we are not optimally using. That means how much it is required, in what way it is required, we are not doing in that case. So it is very important that whatever available resources you have to use in an optimum way, to take suitable correction actions wherever it is required. Then again next point is fixation and achievement of objectives. So why budget here is important? Because budget have a different role to play. That means budget can evaluate the working of an unity, it can measure the entity's function by comparing the actual results and the budgeted targets, means what is the difference between that what we have thought and what we have achieved. The next one is cost conscious attitude. That means budget always encourage the effective utilization of scarce resources, means that means the resources are scarce and we have to use in an optimum way. The next one is maintaining liquidity. That is very important, because by creating a cash budget, an organization can maintain the liquidity in the organization very well. Now the advantages of budgeting. So students, we have learned the meaning of budget, why budget is important. So now in an enterprise, why budgeting is important, what are the advantage of budgeting, how it benefits the organization. So first one is optimum utilization of resources. So through budgeting we can use the resources in an optimum way, means budgeting always ensures that there is no wastage and resources can be used to their fully potential way. So why it is important? Because we can achieve the maximum benefit, maximum gain, maximum profit. The next one is addressing future difficulties. So why it is important to know the future difficulties? Because we have already made up our plan, made up our budget. So what are the difficulties, what are the challenges we are going to face in the future work? So this budget helps in that, means budget provides a sense of potential future difficulties which allow them to be addressed well in advance, so they can make their plan accordingly and they can avoid any risky situations. The next one is improve coordination. Students, we have just discussed this coordination role is also same important as other has importance in them way. So budgeting aids in the improved coordination of various functions or activities of a business organization, and what happens as a result, it creates the improved understanding about the various functions. So all the functions they are working, but the coordination of that function is important. Why? Because coordination, by coordinating that functions, the organization, the enterprise can achieve the objectives. Next one is analysis of policy. So this budgeting is a technique for analyzing the different core policies of the organization on a regular basis. So why it is done? Because we can achieve the required changes by making any change in the policy. Now in same way, advantages are there for budgeting. In same way, the limitations are also there. So first one is lack of accuracy. So it happens that we have work we have worked many times on our budget, but sometimes it happens that there is some lack of what, like accuracy. So under budgeting, estimated figures of incomes and expenditures are considered, but sometimes what happen, estimators are not accurate. So as a result, all the times it leads to the uncertainty, and it is simple that uncertainties we don't know, it can come anytime. Mere estimates, sometimes what happens, we are estimating in a lump sum way, mere estimates we are doing. So one cannot rely on their mere estimates. We need some hard data to made our budget. So doing this could be hazardous to the success of an enterprise. So by mere estimates, enterprise cannot achieve the objectives. The next one is ignorance of time value. Budgets are made for some particular period of time, specific time, like for 1 month, 6 months, 1 year, whatever time period it is. So budgets are formulated for the upcoming year, and this leads to the ignorance of the time value of the money. The next one is lack of initiative. So there are times when employees as well as other members are hesitant to go beyond budgeted standards. So sometimes what happen, they are knowing, but they are expending more than they have thought, more than they have made in the budget. So what happens, as a result, they get the failure. So there are times when such initiatives by the employees lead to the fruitful results, but sometimes due to this resistant behavior, sometimes happens that we get the failure also. The next one is high cost. So why it is high cost? Budgets are set of some estimates, and yet the preparation of budget is a costly affair. So it is because of it is a different task. Despite of such high cost, it is not evident that it will be followed to the point. Sometimes what happen, we are making our budget, we are not constantly working on that. We are expending more where it is not required, and we are expenses less where it is required. So sometimes happens that due to high cost, enterprise cannot achieve the objectives. In same way, leads to the rigidity also. So wherever the flexibility is required, we have to work on that. So despite these few limitations, one cannot ignore the merits of preparing and following the budget. So budgeting becomes an inevitable function. So students, in this lecture, which are the points that we have covered? What is budget, characteristics of budget, what is budgeting, why budget is important, then advantages and limitations. So the remaining point we will be discuss in the next lecture. Thank you.
स्वाध्यायः परः